Welcome back to Match Night. Wheeler, Wilson, KJ with you. This was a hit segment last week, by the way. We're going to do this every week. It's called Best and Worst, but we're working on another title, potentially, or I. Celebrating the one, the only, Alistair Johnston.
He's back. Johnston's back in our segment.
He's a headliner on Best or Worst, and this is definitely fitting the best category.
Best, for sure.
Unlike the questionable I. Celtic Aberdeen in the Scottish Cup. Hoilett versus Alistair Johnston. Great game, KJ.
What a game this was in the oldest cup competition there is in the sport. And Hoilett with a marvellous delivery down his left foot.
It's permanent.
And it went back and forth. By the way, Aberdeen scored in the first few seconds of the game. Then Alistair Johnston heavily involved here as the right back runs inside. Crosses, gets an assist. Celtic think they've won. Everyone goes crazy. But as we've seen in what has been a remarkable week in cup competitions across Europe, shout out Emi Martinez. Look at this for a delivery here by the aforementioned Hoilett against Johnston. Look at this as it comes across to get another one in there and take it to pens, where they both take pens and score them as well.
What a peach of a pass right there. Delivery. You know he was cutting in on that right foot, but that is quality from Hoilett.
Great to see Junior delivering in red again.
What other cup competitions are you speaking? I remember Madrid beating City. That was a good one. Nothing happened on Sunday that we want to address at all. As United supporter, let's
Every credit
move
to
on.
Coventry City.
You made it, man. You made it.
So that's an I. We want to give out a best to this Atletico Ottawa supporter as well, wishing and willing a goal for his side.
Hey, keeper, this is going right in the net! Right in the net!
Those are some high-quality microphones. Hey, it's going to get in the net, and it went in the net.
It wasn't even that's some great analysis right there.
This fan is prophetic. I don't want them to waste their talent. Really feel the moment at games when you feel like, oh, this is going to be a goal.
No, he said something again in the second half. It didn't work.
Don't say it all the time.
Sorry, that was his best, but there was a worst.
Pick and choose your
This one the
moments.
best. He might make his way into this studio as well at some point. New rules in Major League Soccer that were applied this weekend. Did you guys see this? One of them is the fact that now officials are going to communicate VAR decisions in stadium. Have a listen from the Seattle Whitecaps game on the weekend.
After review, number 25 Green committed a serious foul play offense. The final decision is red card.
Wow.
There you see the wave off of the yellow, and after a VAR decision, a red card here late in the first half to Jackson Reagan.
Now, I love this. I know it seems very NFL and traditionalists might not approve, but at least you're communicating to the people in the stadium. Like, oftentimes they look around, what happened? But this provides a little bit of transparency that I think is much needed. I've been calling this for a long time.
I agree with you, Wheels. I just think back to my playing career, almost getting a dozen red cards and sent off, and having everyone know. And having a Jordan Wilson, number 4, York United, red card. I think it's needed, but it just hurts. It hurts for a player to do.
I absolutely love it. I'm sorry, traditionalists, but the doors were open and everyone's bolted out for a long time. We saw a team lose an FA Cup semi-final today because of an inch based on VAR. There's a lot of things that traditionalists are not happy with. So no, look, it's about education. You know, I know MLS is doing well with attendance in the crowd, but what are those people learning? What are they remembering? There's a lot of people right now who are struggling to remember who's playing for the other team. It's about education. At least now we're hearing from the referee about education and informative, making the fans aware of why the player was dismissed.
It was so weird. In the TFC New England game, Andrew Farrell went down in stoppage time. They're down a goal. And when a member of the medical staff comes on the field, then that player needs to go off for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of stoppage time to chase in the game, can't get back on the field. I might file away that is the worst. They're trying to stop delays in the game, but that seems silly to me, especially in that context.
I agree with you. Look, there's a reason why the referee goes like this and stops his clock. You get the clock back anyway, so I don't really understand. I don't like that one at all.
A special shout out to Theo Bear.
Come on.
He's made the PFA Scotland Team of the Year, voted on by the players. He scored 13 and 33 this season out of nowhere for Motherwell. Last season, 1 in 25 for St. Johnston. I don't think anyone could have predicted this to come. A player with pedigree, certainly in terms of him growing up, but how quickly it's happened for him, very impressive.
Can't wait to see him play and then put on that red and white, because that player may be coming off the bench. Dynamite for Canada.
I saw him in Frisco. I've covered him for a long time. I remember in the Whitecaps when he was a boy. He looked a different figure for me physically, and his confidence as well. He's soaring right now. Great to see.
You know, with Hoilett 6 around there next year, Johnston, Bear, we can maybe have 3 Canadians in the Scotland Team of the Year.